I'm gonna make it Disney World there because there was a mistake, okay. All right, so let's start number 15. Ashley and her family are on their way to Disney World, which is 840 miles away from them. Based on the route they choose, they expect to complete their trip in 3 days. The distance and the average speeds for the first 2 days are shown to them below. So on the first day, they traveled 6 hours at an average speed of 65 miles per hour. On the second day, they traveled 4 hours at an average speed of 60 miles per hour. If the average speed on the third day is 60 miles per hour, how many hours will it take them to reach their destination? Okay, so let's take the information we have and let's see what it's saying. So on the first day, right, they traveled for 6 hours, right, at an average speed of 65 miles per hour for every 1 hour. Okay, so to go for 6 hours, right, we are going to put an X here and solve. We're going to multiply the 6 times the 65. Okay, and that gives us 390. So for the first day they travel 390 miles, right? The X is where miles are. So let's do the second day. The second day, right, they go for 4 hours, right, at a speed of 60 miles per hour. So they go for 4 hours, right? We don't know how many miles they went, but they know they go 60, we know they go 60 miles for 1 hour. Okay, so to find the miles again, we're gonna multiply. All I'm doing is setting up a proportion, right? And then I'm solving for the miles, because I have miles and I have hours, right? So in 4 hours, right, 60 times 4 is 240 miles. Okay, so just to summarize, we have first day, 390 miles. Second day, 240 miles. Okay, that's the worst. It's so hard to write on here sometimes. Okay, so I'm gonna erase all this to give myself space. Okay. I didn't want to lose how much we did for the first and second day. Okay. So we need to find the third day. And we don't have all of the information. This is a 2-step problem, right? Or multi-step, it's way more than 2 steps. So we do know for the third day, where is that? Okay. Third day, right? She did 60 miles in 1 hour. But we don't know how many hours. We're looking for how long. We're looking for the amount of hours, right? And we don't know the miles. But we do know, right, the first and the second day how many miles she drove, and we know how many miles the total trip is. So what we're going to do is we're going to add up our miles for the first and second day, right? And we get 630, okay? And we're going to subtract 630 from 840, right? and that equals 210 miles. Okay, so I know on the third day to get there, she needs to travel 210 miles, right? Because I had the total, and then I had the amount she did for 2 of the 3 days, okay? Right, yeah. So now to find my hours, well, I cross multiply, that's just 210. I'm gonna end up doing 210 divided by 60. Okay, so 210 divided by 60, and that equals 3.5. So it takes her 3.5 hours. Okay? So, how many more hours will it take them to reach Disney World? 3.5 hours more. Okay. Awesome. I hope that